As Mitch said, reggaeton is a fusion of two genres from two different countries, in this case, culture. These are genders that is not notifies. Do you love it or do you hate it? And to speak specifically, we decide to talk about Bad Bunny, since his music caused revolution and is a subject of conversation all around the world and worldwide interest, as well as being an exponent of a reggaeton and future cultural ambassador of Puerto Rico. And why am I saying this? Okay, speaking in a cultural framework to explain traditions, values, and needs that are common in a given society, even Terry Flew mentions that cultural framework as a lived experience or what people do with the available resources or products of a social, cultural, and linguistic system to produce and consume culture. And in this case, Bad Bunny is our product. And I want to ask who of us haven't heard a Bad Bunny song, whether if you like it or not. And even the internationals we able to say that it's a heard in the countries because it's a fact that Bad Bunny is one of the most listened artists in the whole world, and that's generated a great impact in the culture of Puerto Rico and the world. And to get in context, Benito, known as Bad Bunny, joined the music industry in 2016, releasing his first singles, Diles and Ahora Soy Peor. Then in 2017, he conquered Europe, touring like 20 concerts in 20 days, being nominated for Billboards and Grammy Awards. And after in 2018 and 2019, he went to the top of the music industry, selling singles and collaborating with Diplo, Drake, and Madonna, and among artists, being one of the best sellings in the United States, Latin America, and Europe. And then in this February, he was a guest artist in the Super Bowl 44 halftime show led by J-Lo and Shakira, and trying to give in a message of unity and culture about Latinos, as that event is as the event is seen in the worldwide. And Edward Taylor say that the media are essential for the provision of cultural or symbolic resources in the worldwide. And Bad Bunny was served by the spread around the world, and since Super Bowl his popularity grows, and also he was an important events and interviews with Jimmy Fallon and red carpets in which he tries to give a message of inclusion. Even this situation turned out from him, his recent album Yo Hago Lo Que Se Me Da La Gana, and in the first week he rose to number 2 on the Billboard in the United States. He even had an international tour program which was already cancelled by COVID-19, but he was going to visit Spain, France, Portugal, Italy, Germany, Belgium, Switzerland, Dominican Republic, and other places. And according to one of the most famous platforms, Spotify, say that it's a global phenomenon that gradually spread throughout the world, and it's his map which indicates that the growth of Bad Bunny in the last 4 years, starting with the impact only in Mexico and some parts of Latin America, and then in the United States, Spain, Europe, later reaching countries in Asia and Oceania, and some different places around the world. And why? Maybe it's for the danceable rhythm, or the catchy lyrics, or for the number the artists of other styles that have introduced this genre on their songs. And why is the cultural commercialization for this product so important? Well, by territorial or colonial, Puerto Rico seeks to materialize its diplomacy in the capital in the United States. For example, the soft power that includes the export of the sports and artist talent, and is the history recent the reggaeton players or reggaeton artists. Here we enter in the aforementioned cause of Bad Bunny and recent certification as accredited who exports talent from the island to the world. And in addition, today there isn't a place where Puerto Rico is not associated with the youngest and most daring exponent of reggaeton and trap. And sometimes the artists they confuse with the interpreters and they think that they are from other nationalities, and they are surprised when the people explain them that they are born and raised in the island. But there are another complements and another framework that can say that reggaeton is a genre that is happening around the world.